short time explaining something. During the talk, play a speech or a video of the speech to help you understand the talk. After the talk, you will be asked to speak about what you heard. Do your best to listen carefully to the talk, answer the question clearly and completely, talk about the important points from the talk, and give some details about them. Remember, you can take notes during the talk to help you prepare your answer. Click Next when you are ready to begin. Now listen to a teacher talking to a science class. The teacher is explaining how frogs grow.
Today, we're going to learn about the different physical changes a frog will go through while it's growing. As you can see, there are 4 stages in a frog's life. In the first stage, when the frog is born in the water, it's called a tadpole. A tadpole looks a lot like a tiny little fish. Like a fish, it has a tail, and the tail is important because it helps it swim. It also has gills. That's another thing that a tadpole has that's like a fish. The gills are to help it breathe in the water. But this is just the first stage. The tadpole will go through more physical changes over the next few weeks. In the second stage, the tadpole is beginning to look more like a frog and less like a fish. Now the tadpole has little legs. First, the tadpole grows legs in the back, and pretty soon it starts to grow legs in the front, too. Next, in the third stage, the tadpole grows into a froglet, which means a small frog. The froglet has fully developed front and back legs. It still has a tail, but the tail is much shorter. Another important physical change is that the froglet starts to grow lungs. It will need those lungs because soon it will move out of the water and onto the land, and it will need its lungs to breathe air. Okay, so we're now looking at the fourth stage. In this last stage, the froglet becomes an adult frog. The tail is totally gone, and the adult frog looks just like the frog that we know. The adult frog lives on land and breathes air through its lungs.
Now get ready to answer the question. Talk about the physical changes a frog goes through. What happens at each stage? Be sure to include as many details as you can about each stage. Tadpole. Tadpole with legs. Froglet. Adult frog. Begin to prepare after the beep.
A frog's life cycle has 4 stages: tadpole, tadpole with legs, froglet, and adult frog. It starts as a tadpole, living in the water with gills and tail. Then it becomes a tadpole with legs, growing legs, lungs, and losing part of its tail. As a froglet, it looks like a small frog, can live on land and in the water, and its tail keeps shrinking. Finally, the adult frog has no tail, strong legs for jumping, and long. A frog's life cycle has 4 stages: tadpole, tadpole with legs, froglet, an adult frog. It starts as a tadpole living in the water with gills and a tail. Then it becomes a tadpole with legs, growing legs, lungs, and losing a part of its tail. As a froglet, it looks like a small frog, can live on land and in the water, and its tail keeps shrinking. Finally, the adult frog has no tail, strong legs for jumping, and lungs for breathing air. It lives mostly on land and lays eggs in water to start the cycle again.
La Miss me dice siempre que Sebastián sabe leer, pero no sabe inferir. Tiene que inferir es explicar lo que lee.